Good afternoon, 4B. This one is our language class, and we are on week number 25. Okay, first of all, I need to tell you some information. Okay, as you notice in your agenda, you have an second class of language. Yeah, that's mean we receive our language classes on Monday and also on Wednesday. Yes, okay. On Monday we receive the class at this time at 1:30 p.m. and on Wednesday we receive the class in the morning, yeah, at 9:30 a.m. Okay, that's mean we work two times in a week, and also we develop different activities and we study different topics. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. So pay attention to this one because you need to remember that on Wednesday we have the second class of language. Yes. Okay. Excellent. So let's see. Remember our lemma. We are the different with Jesus. And today is Monday, September 21st. Okay. We almost finished this month. Yeah. And we start October. The Children's Day. Yeah. Okay. Is near. Okay. So let's see. The topic of today is compound verbs. Okay. Remember in the last classes we study the part of a speech. And first one we start with this one that are the top. That is a topic of verbs. Yes. Okay, so let's see. First of all, what is a verb? Okay, you know that verbs are action words that tell what we are doing. Okay, that's mean the action that we develop in a moment. Okay, in your life, maybe in past. Okay, the action will let's see, could take in past or maybe right now. Okay, in present or maybe in the future. Yes. Okay, so let's see. Excellent job. Now we have a list of action verbs in this case. Okay, as you notice in the picture. Okay, the first one is lean. Okay, that's mean when you in Spanish this one means a recostarse. Yes. Okay, lean. Then we have sit. It's an action that we develop every day during the day. Yeah. Okay, hit. Okay, when we play tennis or maybe when we play soccer, or let me see, when we play volleyball, we develop this action. Crawl. Okay, so the majority of us do that when we were babies. Okay, climb. Okay, when you climb a mountain, when you climb a tree. Carry. Okay, for example, when you carry your notebooks, your books. Okay, or maybe when you carry your backpack. Fly, the majority of the birds, okay, develop this action. Swim, punch, and also kick, okay, the majority of the boys kick a ball, yeah, okay, specifically when you play soccer, yes, okay, it's your favorite sport. Okay, so let's see, we have sit, hit, okay, crawl, climb, carry, fly, swim, punch, and also kick. Okay, all of these one are actions. Okay, that's mean this one are action verbs. Okay, let's start. This one is the meaning of compound verbs. Okay, you know that a sentence can have more than one verb in the predicate. As you remember, in a sentence we have two verbs. Yeah, the first one is the subject, and then we have the predicate. And the most important word in a sentence is the verb. That means the action. Okay, and a compound verb is made up of two or more verbs. Okay, that's mean we have, let me see, a sentence, and we need, or maybe we can write one, two, three, or more verbs. And this one is a predicate with compound verbs. The verbs are usually connected by, okay, the conjunction, and in this case the conjunction is "and". And we have some examples here. The lion snarled and roared at the crowd. Okay, the first verb is snarl, and the second one is roared. Okay, that's mean this sentence has, okay, compound verbs. Okay, Pete sold his bike and bought a microscope. The first action is sold, and the second action is bought. Exactly. Okay, he has passed the test and won the award. Okay, the first one is has passed, and the second action is won. Okay, but what is the difference between the simple verbs and compound verbs? The first one is that the simple verbs, okay, you only develop one action. Yeah, for example, Adrian dances. Okay, it's only one. The child play. Okay, it's only one action that the child develop. And compound verbs, you have two, three, or more actions. Okay, in the same sentence. For example, Adrian is dancing. Okay, this one is a compound verb. The child was playing. Okay, compound verbs, because we have two actions. Okay, in one sentence. Exactly. Okay, let's continue. This one is the exercise A. And write compound verbs for the following sentences. You may add as many words in the predicate as you wish. Okay, that means we can add extra information to the verbs. Yes? Okay, Samantha eats and feeds her baby. Okay, these one are actions, yes. Okay, different actions, obviously, but we form a compound verbs in that case. Okay. Number two, the farmer, okay, plants his fields and later obtains a good crop. Okay, so let's see. In this case, we have two options. Yeah. Okay, the men on the rescue squad entered through the tunnel and rescue a dog. Okay, so that's mean we develop first one, the action that is enter, and the second action is rescue. Yes. Okay, suddenly a bird goes from the underbrush and flies. Okay, what is the meaning of underbrush? Maleza. Yeah. Okay, so suddenly a bird goes from the underbrush and flies. Number five, a thin wreath of smoke goes from the chimney and alerts the firefighter. Okay, that's mean in every compound verbs, okay, we have two actions. Remember that. You can use two, three, or more action. That's mean two, three, or more verbs. Okay. Excellent job. Now we pass to the exercise B. Okay, in this case, we study the sentences with compound verbs and we circle the words with connect the verbs. Okay, in bold, in negrita, you have the actions. Okay, for example, in sentence number one, Thomas cut the grass and raked it into many small piles. Okay, we have two actions. The first one is cut and the second one is raked. Yeah, okay. And the connector or the word that connect the verb is and. Okay. Number two, frantically the man shouted and waved his hands. Okay, the first action is shouted and the second one is wave. That means the sentence is or has a compound verbs. Exactly. And the connector is and. Number three, Dad pack and stored our furniture before moving. The first action is pack, and the second one is store. Okay, and the connecting word in this case is and. Number four, the horse jumped over the fence and galloped across the field. Okay, we have the connector and we have two actions. The first one is jump and the second one gallop. Okay, number five, cattle inspectors examine herds and select healthy cattle. In this case, the first action is examine and the second one is select. Exactly. Okay, if you notice, okay, all of the sentence, okay, have compound verbs. That's mean two actions. Yes. Okay, excellent. Now the exercise C. In this case, we underline the compound verb two times and we circle each connecting word. Okay, we only study one connected word. In this case, is the word and. Exactly. Okay, that's mean we circle in the majority of the sentences the word and. Okay, let's start. Number one, we sat and talk for hours. Okay, the first action is send, exactly. And the second action is talk, yeah. And the connecting word in this case, am. Excellent. Remember, we underline the verb two times, yeah, not only one, two times. Number two, the whole family cleaned and painted our new house. The first action is clean, and the second action is painted, exactly. And we circle the connecting word that in this case is the only word that we'll study, am. Excellent. Okay, number three, my baby brother just eat and plays all day. Okay, the first action is eats and the second action is plays, exactly. And what is the connecting word in this case? Am. Number four, the electric current weakened and then stopped completely. Okay, the first one is weakened. The second one is stop, exactly. And then we have the connector that is am. Number five, London Bridge burned and collapsed long ago. Okay, the first one is burned and the second one is collapse. Okay, and the connecting word and. Yes, Okay, number 6. The townspeople rebuilt and reopened the bridge, however. Okay, the first action is rebuilt, the second action is reopened, and the connecting word, and. Excellent. Okay. Number 7. Mother washed and ironed my shirts for me. In this case, the first action is washed, and the second one, ironed. Yeah, and the connecting word, am. Excellent. Okay, number 8. Some hamburgers cooked and sizzled on the grill. In this case, the first section is cooked and the second action is sizzle. Okay, and the connector, and. Number 9. A police car tore and stopped in our driveway. The first one is tore and the second one is stop. Exactly. Then we have am. Good job. In the last sentence, the diamond glistened and sparkled in the showcase window. Okay, you know that the sparkle is similar to, let me see, for example, when you say the sun shines. Okay, so this one is a synonym, sparkle, shined. Yeah, okay, the first action is glisten and the second one is sparkle. And the connector, and. Exactly. Okay, so let's see. Let's continue. Think D. In this case, one more time, we underline the verb 2 times and we circle any connecting word. Okay, that's mean not the all sentences, okay, not all sentences have connecting word, okay? We need to take care of this one because the majority of the sentence in that part, okay, or maybe the middle of the sentence are, let me see, simple verb or maybe are compound verbs, yes? Okay, let's see. Number 1, the audience clap and cheer. Okay, that's mean we have two verbs and the connecting words. Then we have number 2, the kite dip and dance in the wind. Okay, dip, dance are the two actions. The connecting word is and. Number 3, smoke filled the room. Okay, in this case we have a simple sentence or simple predicate, only one verb. The sun baked the mud bricks. Okay, only one verb. That's mean this one is a simple predicate. Chickens cluck and cackle all over the vineyard. In this case, the first one is clucked, and then we have cackled. Okay, and the connecting word, and. Number 6, he sang and played the piano in our church. Okay, sang, played, and the connecting word, and. Exactly. Number 7, the villagers celebrated the bicentennial. Okay, in this case, we have only one verb. That means we have a simple predicate, and in this case is celebrated. Yes? Okay. Number 8, Jesus Christ died and rose again. Okay, the first action is died, and the second action is rose. And the connected word is and. Number 9, the rain fell all morning. In this case, we have a simple verb because we have only one, that is fell. Number 10, cost fill the closet. Okay, the action is fill. Number 11, I bathed and fed my baby sister. Okay, the first one is bathe and the second one is fed. And the connecting word that we have is and. Number 12, Rover mowed lawns this summer. In this case, the action is mowed. Okay, and in the last sentence, the action is trust in the Lord with all thine heart. When you say thine, that's mean when you complete heart. Yeah. Okay, in this sentence we don't have subject, but we have the predicate that in this case is trust, and it's a simple predicate or simple verb because we have only one. Excellent. Okay, the exercise C on page 111 we don't develop. Yeah. Okay, so we only develop the exercises that you have in the class or maybe in the presentation. Yes. Okay, let's continue. A state of being verbs. Okay, we study the verbs. We study what are the compound verbs. And right now we study a new topic that in this case, a state of being verbs. Okay, but what is the meaning of this one? Okay, so let's see. The state of being verbs, okay, are verbs that don't show action. Okay, that's mean they simply say something about the subject. They are called a state of being verbs. And we need to memorize this list of state of being verbs. When you see one of these words in a sentence, it is always be the verb. Okay, that's mean these one are the forms of the verb be. And we have the list here. Okay, we have am, is, are, was, were, be, been, and being. Yeah, this one is the list of the state of being. Okay, let's repeat. Am, is, are, was, were, be, been, and being. Yes? Okay. And you try to learn. Okay. I tell you, similar to a song, and you try to repeat in that form because it's very easy to memorize. Yeah? Okay, so let's see. Let's start. 1, 2, 3. Am, is, are, was, were, be, been, being. Yeah? Okay. One more time. Am, is, are, was, were, be, been, being. And the third time. Am, is, are, was, were, be, been, be. Yeah? Okay, and this one is an easy for to say, to learn. Yeah? Okay, and remember, we have only 8 state of being verbs. Okay, excellent. So let's see. What is the state of being verb? There are 8 state of being verbs. Okay, is, am, are, that this one is in present, was, were, when you say action in past, and being, being, okay, maybe when you say something in future, or maybe in past participle. Yes? Okay, so let's see. And state of being verbs are often called linking verbs because they link the subject of the sentence with information about it. Okay, this one is important. We have the state of being verbs, and also we can name linking verbs, and we have 8 linking verbs. Yeah. And what is the function of this verb? Okay, is link the subject of the sentence with information about it. Yeah, that's mean you link the subject with the predicate. Excellent. Okay, we have the first exercise here. We underline the verb 2 times. Okay, let's start. I am the good shepherd. Okay, in this case, the state of being verb is the verb am. Yeah. Okay, number 2. Allison was the winner of the race. In this case, the verb is, the word was. Exactly. You be the capture, Alex. Okay, in this case, the state of being verb is be. Number 4. Those flowers are beautiful. The state of being verb, in this case, is the form are. Exactly. Number 5. The earth is the Lord's. Okay. The state of being verb is the verb is. Yes. How are you today, Jeffrey? The state of being verb is the word are. Exactly. Daniel was brave and fearless. Okay. The state of being verb is was. Excellent. Jesus is the creator of the world. Okay. And in this case is the verb is. Exactly. If you notice, okay, we use the majority of the form of the verb be. Am, was, be, are. Yes? Okay, so remember we have 8 form. Yes? Okay, excellent. Now, in this case, okay, in the exercise B on page 112, we draw 2 lines under each verb. That's mean each state of being verb. And then you write in the blank, okay, the capital A, if you consider that this one is an action verb. And you write a capital B in the blank if you consider that this one is a state of being verb. Okay, we analyze every sentence, yes? Okay, number 1, we are all here now. Okay, first one, identify the verb. In this case, is the verb are. Okay, and are is part of the list of the state of being verbs? Yes, and for that reason, this is being verb. Excellent. Okay, number 2, I read bedtime stories to my little sister. Okay, first one, identify the verb. In this case is read. And read is part of the list of the state of being verb? No. So that's mean this one is an action verb. Yeah, so for that reason, you write a capital A in number 2. Number 3, the Lord of hosts is with us. Okay, in this case, the verb is. Exactly. Okay, and it's part of the list of state of being verb? Yes. And that's mean this one is being verb. And we write the letter B. Number 4, Jesus healed Peter's mother in law of a fever. Okay, in this case, the verb is healed. And is part of the list? No, that means this one is an action verb. Excellent. Number 5, we salute the stars and stripes. I'm sorry, number 6, the man's hat was underneath my chair. In this case, okay, the verb is was. Okay, and it's part of the list? Yes. And for that reason, this one is a state of being verb. Number 6, we saluted the stars and stripes. And in this case, the verb is saluted. And this one is part of the list of the state of being verbs? No. Okay, that's mean this one is an action verb. Number 7, Michael is at the farm with his cousins. Okay, the verb is, and is a state of being verb. The disciples were in the ship with Jesus during the storm. Okay, the verb is were and is part of the list. And for that reason, we write the capital B because this one is a state of being verb. Number 9, today we hike in the woods. Okay, the verb is hike. Okay, this one is part of the list? No, so that means this one is an action verb. Grandfather and I planted the garden together. Okay, this one is not a state of being verb because this one is not part of the list, and for that reason this one is an action verb. Okay, so let's see. Right now we identify what is a verb, what is a compound verb, and also what is a state of being verb. Remember, try to practice this list, try to memorize, okay, this list of 8 forms of verb be, and will be easy for understanding the exercises and also for identifying, yeah, what are the words. Okay, so let's see right now. Let's see the word that you develop, okay, in this week in penmanship. Okay, first one you develop page 44. Okay, you develop the warm-up and then you develop the part of practice. That means you copy the verbs. Then you have page 45. Okay, you trace each sample that you have on the part of warm-up and then you practice copy the 3 sentences that you have here. Then you go on page 48. Okay, you trace again the samples that you have here, and then you copy the quotations. Okay, you have 3 quotations here, so you copy on your notebook. And the last activity is on page 50. That means you trace the sample and then you copy, okay, in the part of practice, first one is a quotation and then you copy a verbs. Okay, this one are the activities that you develop in penmanship notebook. Okay, remember tomorrow we have classes. Tomorrow we have the EFL reading class. So I hope that you are here and that you join the classes. Thank you very much for participating a lot in the class. Okay, excellent participation. And you say that this one is an easy topic. Okay, good, because you understand better. Thank you very much. Good afternoon and God bless you.